I was born in the late 90s. I was born October 21st, 1999. Yeah, 2 months in the 90s. Little old me. I was alive when this movie happened. Y2K stars Jaeden Martell and Rachel Zegler, and it's about two high school nobodies make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium on New Year's Eve 1999. From first-time director Kyle Mooney, who also co-wrote this movie, we are talking the brand new film Y2K. This is a new A24 movie being released this weekend, and in my area, there isn't a lot of conversation about this movie. There was 4 people in my auditorium today, and so I was open-minded. I saw the trailer. It looked a little goofy and everything, but after watching it, I can say this. If you were born in the early 90s, grew up in the 90s, or like me, was born in the 90s but grew up in the early 2000s, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for this movie, and I walk away saying it was fun. It was a cool little movie, but nothing really stand out in my opinion. But of course, begin with the positives. This cast really does carry this movie. Jaeden Martell, obviously the guy from It, Julian Dennison, who's obviously in Deadpool 2. These are the two characters that we grow throughout this movie, and they are like the losers who go to this party. And obviously the kid from It wants Rachel Zegler because she's the pretty popular girl, and he can't get her because he's like the nerd type. And so once they get to this party, it's pretty like basic. You got a few jokes in there I enjoy. Some of the side characters are fun, whatever. But the first like 30 minutes, the movie was really just okay. As soon as midnight drops, and as soon as Y2K actually happens, and in this world of the movie, the computers come to life and they attack everybody. That's what like Y2K is when 2000 hit. This movie takes it into a over-the-top matter, and it's more fun than most, I would say. Once this happens, the movie becomes crazy. It becomes goofy, and it becomes more of a good time. And there is some over-the-top blood and kills that I, as a horror fan, really enjoyed. But the movie just gets more entertaining and has a better pace to it. And by the end of the movie, once you get a certain cameo, I was like, listen, you've reached the points of nostalgia that even I'm enjoying. Because like I said, the early 2000s is my childhood, and there is a little bit of that obviously in this movie, the computers, the soundtrack, but overall like the essence of this movie is 90s and the turning into the 2000s, the new millennium, and the movie has fun with that. And again, just watching it, it was fun, it was fine. Like I said, my real negatives, the first 30 minutes, it takes a minute for it to get going. Every character, this story, it's predictable. You know what's going to happen. Like, it's very easy to follow. It's a very easy movie, but I give it to Kyle Mooney. He's also an actor in the movie. He directed his first movie, and he got to make a movie. And it's fun. It's a fun little movie. Some jokes don't hit. The first 30 minutes take to get going. Definitely is a little bit nostalgia in the very beginning. It feels like, hey, remember this? Remember that? Remember Blockbuster? Remember this stuff? But once the machines come to life, that's when the movie actually is more entertaining in my opinion. And overall, I had a fun enough time. I'm going to give Y2K a B-. Now, the real question is, have you heard of this movie, or did you even know it was coming out to theaters this weekend? Because, again, nobody I know has even heard of this movie. But I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on it. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.